Dear Diamond, words can't express how proud of you I am. The humble heart of a lion, yet gentle as a giant. But the love of the game is what makes you so triumphant. My heart melts knowing that you crave to succeed. The grind and the hustle, the need to push through is like no other human being. Dear Diamond, you take chances with the skills that you possess and translate them to the skills of life. You feed on the fresh air, so fearless of what's to come, and yet quick enough to always make the right decision. You're Superman and the field is Krypton. A second home to you where fear is not an option. To know you enjoy what you do puts a smile on my face. To know that your hard work will pay off puts a smile on my face. To know that you put your education first puts a smile on my face. The feelings of gratitude are rewarding, knowing that you are excited about what's to come, not knowing what's here or there, but in the end, knowing that you gotta get it done. You give of yourself to ensure that your team sees success. The student in you is always eager to learn from the start, but the athlete in you will never fade as long as you have the heart. Your bravery shines through, and that's what sets you apart. For you, this is not just a team. It's a family built as one heart. You have taken an opportunity and turned it into an achievement. You have taken your growth and turned it into an accomplishment. You have taken a rock and turned it into a diamond. The mindset of a motivator with the mighty heart of a lion. Dear son, I love you.
It's December 27th, and it's an exciting but nervous day for the staff of Diamond Sport Group in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. The staff is anxiously finishing up the last of their to-do list before they're bombarded with over 600 student athletes and their families. These young athletes range from 3rd to 12th grade. The large auditorium-sized group are all set to arrive in the coastal Carolinas to participate in the Diamond Sport All-Star Week, ending with an all-star game on New Year's Day.
Yeah, my name is Donnell Britt with Diamond Sports Group. I'm the CEO and president at this time. I handle a lot of the day-to-day operations, basically the leadership of the company.
Problem is those right there.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell
The barber stuff should be off the wall.
That's it.
Yeah. So who said put them right?
The biggest thing is, if you're not known, a college is not going to find you. So what we try to do is create an atmosphere of exposure for all our athletes, whether they're in the 3rd grade or the 12th grade. A lot of people say it's funny, what kind of exposure for a 3rd or 4th grader? Well, we have media companies that look at our 5th and 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. So we start putting those younger kids on a watch list. So the biggest thing about this event and coming here is you're able to gain some exposure from outside of your city, because a lot of kids are the man where they're from. But when they get here, they can either figure out that they're as good as they thought they were, or there may be some things that they need to go back to and work hard on.
My name is Vicki Robinson. I'm with Diamond Sports Group, and I'm the Vice President of Marketing. I do a lot of the event planning. I handle all the design of our events, the apparel. I love being around the athletes and learning their names and their positions and what they do with us in our events. I love enjoying to see the parents. I do a lot of parent relationships, networking. I also help build the team moms for all our different events.
Shut up! Don't bother me. Let me tell you, Everything will come together like a puzzle. We are here, the 3 crazy people that are going to be running around tomorrow morning. I'm hopping, they're running. That we're going to make sure that you guys are all set up. You'll have extra volunteers, you'll have extra people helping you. You know, I'm going to be at apparel. Pouting, no irritated looks or anything. These kids are here for a reason. Their parents paid a lot of money. You've all paid a lot of money to be here. I was trained under the Disney program, so my management skills are above a little bit crazy. So just bear with me. I, you know, even with a broken leg, I get around. Any issue you have, you just get to me, and I will solve it, and I will make it all right. I don't want any parent to be pissed off. They might be pissed off for a minute, but I'll switch it up real fast.
We tell you who's gonna play. You gotta make the decision of the 6 running back or 7. Who gonna start? We're giving you a decision on that. We're asking you not to take the linebacker that you're saying, oh man, he's big, he fit my system well, and he play running back. And then you don't play the other 6. Now, if you want to change the guy, let us know. Thomas Else will be at the field every day. Thomas Else will be there.
My name is Thomas Stephen Epps Jr. I serve as Vice President of Player and Personnel Development for Diamond Sports Group. Basically, some of my roles, I handle all aspects of football when it comes to our coaching, scouting network, and also setting up our regional and national events. When you bring in people from all walks of life, and you have a lot of moving pieces, it's just like opening up a fresh puzzle and dumping it all out. And so you're just constantly, shaping and molding, putting the right pieces in place to get to the finished product, which is going to be on Friday and Saturday. So yes, it's difficult at the same time, but when you're doing something you love, it's not difficult at all.
You got more interactive. I saw on Facebook, most parents, you know why they're nice to you. That's gonna be real with you. Once you don't play their son, you're gonna be the worst coach in America. Right? And they're not gonna say you were the worst coach. They're gonna say down there, worst coaches in America. And they're gonna say that ninth grade coach ain't about prep.
After a few meetings for the coaches and the team moms, the first day came to a close, and the coaches enjoyed some time to mingle, fill out paperwork, and engage in some friendly trash talking.
I never read one. This is hard.
Austin Dell, the gentle giant off the field from Alabama, standing at 5'6", 198 pounds, a 4th grader, earned his invite after one of the recruits saw his footage on YouTube.
My name's Austin Dell. I'm 10 years old. My position is right guard, left tackle, left tackle, and defensive end. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee. You gotta have aggression on a football field or else you're gonna get hurt.
I thought Austin Dell was pretty funny. A big kid. He's a very big kid, but he's a very humble kid, a God-fearing kid, and also, kids at the school pick on him, and he has to be big enough to crush him, but he doesn't, and that was kind of interesting to me.
Oh, that's good. So I got 2 players. You're on white or red? Red. Quarterback from North Carolina.
Yes, sir.
Greg, give me an MVP. I'll be proud.
Phoenix Hales, a confident little jitterbug 3rd grade quarterback from North Carolina, is full of energy, excitement, and unconditional love for the game of football. It's a love that few kids his age or older can rival. He's one of the younger players participating in this All-Star Week.
My name is Phoenix Hales. I'm 8 years old and I play quarterback. I'm from Julian, North Carolina. The name of my football team is the Burlington Aircrafts. We did okay. We finished 19-1. We lost the first game in Florida, and we won the state championship. We were at the event, Diamond Sports Group in Myrtle Beach. I'm very excited to be participating in this event because this is a once-in-a-lifetime event. It's an honor for kids to get selected to play in this bowl game. Go One's state champion. Get us one for a CCY quarterback award.
And it is going to increase your rate.
Thanks to your buddies right here, huh? Thanks to your buddies blocking for you too, right?
I think I play good because when I played back home, I didn't have big linemen, so I didn't have time to like roll out, throw it. But now while I'm down here, I have time, and so I think I'll do good.
Ready? It's fun number 811. You were going to turn
Right here, 30.
Yeah.
We're only singing for 6 states.
You ready to spaghetti food?
Yep.
You ready? He wants to throw right now, Mama.
Good. Well, as soon as we unpack, you can go play.
Okay.
We'll find a little grass up there somewhere, big guy, aren't we?
Yep.
It'll all come together. For real. It'll be easy. Easy for you. But remember, you're the diamond among diamonds. Alright?
Okay.
You got this. When you say to me, have fun, follow me,
Yep.
that's it. That's all we have to worry about tonight. That's it.
Yep.
You're already here. Alright? I'm glad you want to take it serious. You can help me under this car.
Huh?
You can help me under this car.
Yeah.
I'm glad you signed up. I got a lot of bags. Can you handle it?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
You know, the Hope story kind of jumps out to me the most, only because it's similar to Marcus Dixon's story, and how right now, you know, he's an African-American kid and he got taken in by a Caucasian family, and, you know, he had some hard times, and now he's able to be put in a position where he's about to be recruited. So that was very interesting to me because that was Marcus Dixon's story before he passed away. So we definitely wanted to dig into more of what he was about and what his family life was about and how he ended up in that situation. And
my name is Quindarius Hope. Everybody calls me Quan. I'm 18 and I play inside and outside linebacker. I'm from Phoenix City, Alabama, and I play for Glenwood High School.
Being invited to this event, how does it make you feel to be invited to this All-Star game?
I actually felt pretty great because it like showed me that there were more people that I thought that actually noticed me and that actually wants to give me a chance to succeed in life. I'm looking forward to see all the talent that's going to be here and showing the coaches, like my coaches and the college coaches here, what I can do.
With that being said, I guess you're saying you like to compete?
Yes, sir.
I'm Steven Walker from Phoenix City, Alabama. I go to Glenwood School, and I'm a senior. I'm graduating this year. I play everywhere for real. For the combine, I played quarterback, and of course for the season, I ended up playing everywhere. I played receiver, running back. On defense, I played middle linebacker, outside linebacker, safety. I just played everywhere, wherever they needed me. You know, I didn't really complain.
I sit next to you.
That's my friend, Juan. We always mess with each other. He's cool. We've known each other since junior year, probably fall of our junior year, and we were both in the same math class, and we didn't really know each other that well, and we started cracking jokes, cutting up, and then, you know, I'd invite him over, and we played a bunch of 2K. We played 2K and Madden like all the time.
Kick his butt all the time.
Alex Huntley, coming from Maryland, was selected to come to Diamond based on his story of perseverance. This 8th grader, with a quiet, laid-back, and shy spirit, has been making his rounds, participating in an assortment of all-star events. Defensively, Huntley is a beast, a playmaker on the D-line with cat-like reflexes compounded with the ability to create terror on the line.
My name is Alex Huntley. I am a D-line
so D-tackle, DN, and I'm from Maryland, but we recently moved to South Carolina. Played in my middle school league, GMYFL, USA, Diamond, and FBU, all those type of circuits. What I love about football is that it's a contact sport, and just the roar of the crowd and the adrenaline and just everything about it. I'm really excited about how it's a 5-day event and how it's not 3-day like others, and I'm excited that it's more contact, and so you have all the sides of football, and just excited to learn, get better.
We tried to pick kids who had different stories, different walks of life, but at the end of the day told a football story and the love of the game, and football brought it all back together.
Going. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Pop up. Dead T, go out for a route. Hey, keep those feet moving. You hear me? On down. Call 32.
32, down.
Feet moving. Chest out.
Oh yeah.
Within the Sheraton Hotel of Myrtle Beach, things went from a calm, sleepy, off-season environment to complete chaos. The sounds of registration, the checking in, players echoed in the main hall.
My name is Cheryl Hughes Red, and I am the Vice President of the Cheer Division for Diamond Sports Group.
What do you think makes the Diamond Sports All-Star Game weekend special?
I think what makes it special is the detail that Donnell and Vicky pay attention to everything they put into it for the kids, because that's what it's really for. Even though it's an all-star game, it's to showcase the kids. I think the detail that they put into it with having the barber shop, having the Madden room, the detail they took into the putting together the bags and the uniforms. I mean, the kids get so much back that I don't know any other tournament that gives back that much to the kids that come.
Everybody posts that can read my stuff, like, oh my God, they work hard to be here, parents. There you go. So now you put your initials and your football number.
Yeah, you know what? We're different, and we're hard to duplicate. I like to say that all the time. I think we're more family oriented. It's not many companies that you can call the CEO of the company up on his cell phone and ask them a question, or email us or whatever. We have a big hands-on approach, and we're a smaller company. We don't plan to be a big corporate structure. We want to know our athletes. Out of all the 525 athletes here, if you can tell me their name or a story about them, I know the kid. So we take a hands-on approach in everything that we do, and I think at the end of the day, we are more of a family than anybody else or any other company around the country.
Too many things. I'm sorry.
I know.
Grade and color.
White.
5th grade white. Hold on. 5th grade white.
This whole week. I'm saying because one, with the hashtag and the tags or whatever, I need to follow you. I need to know exactly what your page is like. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going, when you follow me, I'm gonna follow you back. I need to know exactly what your page is going like, because if I'm looking at it, you best believe, before a college coach, I see want to invest $100 grand on you. They want to know exactly what you're working with, type of person you are. Yeah. You know what I mean? Long gone are the days where a coach go to YouTube and just look at them. They want to know what type of student athlete they get.
Before I say DJ, do your thing, if it wasn't for the grace of God, this wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be here. DJ, let's do it.
Break your legs, break your legs, break your legs, break them, break your legs, break your legs, break your legs, break them. Bop, 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 bop. Superman, now I need yours, now I need Superman, now I need yours, now I need Superman, now I need yours. Hey.
To understand that exposure is the key to a lot of your success. Okay, so your third graders, your fourth graders, they don't really track you, but you're on our list already. So they know about you. So when you come back when you're a fifth grader, you got a leg up on somebody who has never been to an event for us. And for your older guys, we got some guys in here that can make a call, can do whatever, but you heard them guys say, practice. They're gonna be at practice, right? Like Iris said, practice? They're gonna be at practice. So for y'all that don't love the practice, you might get passed over. So when you go out there tonight, step on the field like you wanna be there, okay? Step on the field like you belong there. There's gonna be a few kids in the audience gonna freeze up. All right, you don't believe it. It's 520 something of y'all. And about 100 of you are gonna freeze up when you step on the field. Not because it's cold or it's wet, it's because you're gonna go in some type of shock. Because on the way to the field, your mama done told you what you need to do, your daddy done told you how you need to dominate, and your daddy done text the coach 12 times about what position you need to be playing. So you're gonna get out there, and the coach gonna call the first play, and you gonna freeze. Don't be that guy. Just go be yourself, guys. Don't listen to your parents. Go be yourself. If you were good in North Dakota, you're good here. If you were good in California, you're still good here. Don't try to be somebody you're not. Okay? I'm gonna keep.
It seems like the only thing that is calming and familiar is getting the student athletes to the field for their first practice.
Hook the curl. Get there, finish it. There you go.
DTB.
Though it's the most comfortable place for the players and coaches, it is the beginning of the end. The pressure is on. Seeing that each team and staff only has 6 two-hour practices in 4 days to prepare for a game, the coaches have to get a game plan, learn their players, and be ready to perform as the parents and supporters look on.
Let's do it again.
Right. Let's go. Everybody got me? Let's go. I can't hear everybody. Let's go. Let's go. Bring off the record. Plan coming up.
All right, where you going? That way.
On your toes, Tanner.
We got one right here.
That's better. That's better. There it is.
I think Diamond Sports Group is doing an excellent thing, giving these kids exposure, and they're really excited about everything that's going on down here. Everything I heard from every other parent has been positive. This is my second year. Definitely will be back. We brought a couple more kids this time. It's an excellent experience.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Three-quarter rock. Ready? Three-quarter.
Ideally speaking, let him take it. Don't drop it, but let him take it. When you come here, let him take it. Okay? Don't just drop it in there, because that's what happens, okay? Let him take it, all right? You can feel his hands come down on that ball.
Point, ball. Point.
There it is. There it is. Do it again.
Coach Travis Brown from Louisville, Kentucky, coaching the 3rd and 4th grade Red team. Just wanted to say that I really appreciate what Diamond's doing. I love the fact that they can come out here and get the exposure they need, and especially from the younger ages moving on up. It's just a great thing that they're doing for the kids.
Hello, Deontay Smith from Youth One Media. Just want to say Diamond's doing a great thing here from 3rd to 12th grade, getting all of the great athletes, but not just about football, but actually talking to them about life. If you come here, it's a great family-oriented thing, and I continue to look for the success of Diamond.
Come on, foot. Look in the middle of your foot. All right. Come on. If you're on the right side, all right, and he's the defensive end, this is going to be up on the line. All right. This foot's going to be in the middle of that one. Why don't you tie them shoes up for me?
Coach Mike Curry, coach of the defense coordinator of the Red, 3rd and 4th grade team. Got the pleasure of coaching Austin Dell and Phoenix Hill. And Austin, man, I tell you, big boy moving furniture around, man. I'm telling you, first day I seen him take kid all the way to the fence. I told him keep doing it every play, get a chance. Phoenix Hill, great quarterback, got promise, got upside, man. Down to pick the right ones when they pick the ones they want to follow. Good job, good kids.
Get on me. Now what's up? This man. All right, this is my favorite time. I get back. We watch. What's that movie Joe we watched with Al Pacino? And you older than me. I know you the older man around here.
And you give me Sunday?
Yeah, that's my joint. That's my favorite. One of my favorite movies, right? I love that too. But listen, guys. There's a lot of kids that wish they were playing football. Greatness doesn't come by accident. There's not a single great person on the planet that got here by accident. Do you understand? So if you're going to be a great student, which I hope you all are, you have to will yourself to do it. If they can't do it, it's a wrap. All right. Hey, take them down there. Thank you, sir. Good job. Thank you. Yes, sir.
You got any looks?
Yes, sir. I got a Jacksonville State, Georgia Southern, Sanford, Troy, South Alabama, Livingston, Sterling, Kentucky Christian. There's a couple of them. But nobody has completely offered me.
Have you been to the campus?
Yes, sir. The one showing the most interest is Jacksonville State, Georgia Southern, Sanford.
Good job.
Awesome, let's rock, man.
Amazing.
You gotta go check your pants out.
Where'd it go? First practice, A, B, or C?
Good job.
A minus. You got things to work on?
Get me snap. A team. Me.
How'd we do as a group, as a team?
A plus.
A plus for our first practice?
Yeah.
Let's get it. Let's go over at the hotel. Let's write down some things when you practice, all right? All right, good work. I'm proud of you, boy. Let's get out of here, man.
That right there is going to be where he can't get the ball.
Just do it like the Patriots. You'll be all right.
Go.
Ready?
Yep.
All right.
Don't give me hit. We got to put the big people.
Uh-oh. You already talking smack, huh? Just wait. Just wait.
You don't know we got some. You know we got some up our sleeve.
They got something for you, Mom.
I'm trying to tell them. Around you or through me? I want you to run through me. And then when you get through me, get through the other one.
About 6'3", 6'4", walks in the room, play wide receiver, got drafted by the Minnesota Vikings, finishes, yeah, who was that?
Randy Moss.
Okay, I'm sitting in my room, he comes in the room, now I don't know nothing about Randy Moss because to me, I see a lot of guys that got cornrows and tall, grew up with them. He walks in the room, I say, hey, what's up, bud? He said, hey, my name is Randy Moss. I said, oh, nice to meet you, big dog. So we're talking, we're going on, and he's explaining to me what he's been through and, you know, his talent level, who wanted him. And I said, well, what position do you play? He said, wide receiver. I said, oh, Lord, I got to go through this again. I guess I'm going to try for punt again. Right? Go to, you know, so we had practice, we go to practice, and we're standing there, and I seen him run one route. And I said to myself, that may be the best athlete at wide receiver ever to play football. Unreal. You know what was unreal? More unreal about Randy was his work ethic. He wasn't told all that talent. All that y'all see Randy do, that wasn't God-given talent. Okay? God gave him a little bit of ability, but he works. I am working to get everything out of life. I'm working to be the best dad. I'm working to be the best brother, the best son. Every day I get up at 5 o'clock. And every day, if I go to sleep at 11, I'm getting up at 5 because I don't want to miss the day. I don't want to miss the day. I think the day started at 5. If you think the day started at 9, you're missing the boat. All right? Because it's guys, all these guys in this room, you all are after the same thing. And you're missing the boat if you're laying in the bed thinking, Mama gonna wake you up and tell you it's time to eat breakfast. Are you kidding me?
You know, I went online. Sometimes, you know, you Google yourself and see what's out there because, you know, every so often new stuff pops up. And I just happened to Google myself not too long ago and saw an article that I didn't even know was out there. And it said, you know, top Gator greats to never play in the NFL. Think about what I said. The #1 defensive back in America. In Southwest Florida, I was voted the top 9 players. Out of the top 100, I was number 9 to ever play. I mean, 4-year start at Florida, 50 games straight, 3 Sugar Bowls, 1 Gator Bowl, $1 million Lords in London policy. I had it all when I got hurt. And that's where the story truly begins. It didn't end. That's where the story truly begins. Think about what I said. Top Gator greats to never play in the NFL. And at the end of the day, the brain is priceless. You can't put a price on a helmet. You can't put a price on safety. So just keep that in mind, guys, as you're enjoying this weekend. You know, go out, make sure it's about health and safety first.
With knowledge comes power, and after an early morning filled with retired players and coaches who've been through this imparting wisdom, it's time for a little free time in between practices. The Hales, who are always football ready, take a few hours to enjoy the beach, basking in some quality time, while the Huntleys achieve a common goal by grabbing lunch.
How much he doubted his verbal for that, like for months he doubted did he make the right choice. I don't want you to do that to him. He did that in 11. So he had a whole 6 months to
football is totally different
yeah.
than lacrosse.
Like lacrosse, he had to keep it. But you still saw him second guessing it all the way. I just don't want you to be in that position.
Yeah, you could have one verbal.
You can't. No, what they said is you only should have one, but the coaches in football versus the coaches in lacrosse, because the pool is so big and there's so many football coaches, they don't take that verbal. Other coaches will still approach you with a football commit, whereas lacrosse, the community is too small. That's right. Once you give a verbal in lacrosse, the lacrosse community and the coaching with NCAA, it's such a small community, they will respect that.
However, if an D1 school is talking to you and you do a verbal, that inspires other D1s to say, what did we miss? Why is this kid on our radar? And then, you see what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it's more competitive.
What makes Phoenix a special kid, a special player?
He's always been a special kid. From the day that child was born, his smile, just always wanting to do better. And I have to tell you, I've raised 3 children, I've got 6 grandchildren, and I have never seen anybody work as hard as Phoenix does. Just in school, on the field. I mean, this child is constant football. And of course, my husband's very partial. He played football all of his life. So to have his grandson follow in his footsteps, that's pretty exciting.
I'll tell you is what I think is what we do every day is go to practice. You know, there's 2-a-days even for the younger kids. Mm-hmm. And at first I thought that'd be kind of crazy, kind of hard, but they love it. That's why they're diamonds. That's why they're here. Yeah. That's what they're here to do.
Nobody walk. Nobody see me walk.
What's the reasoning for him being here and being successful as an All-Star?
I think the amount of obstacles he's had to overcome in his short life, he's still a kid, he's 14. Probably around 7, we noticed he developed Sever's disease. And Sever's disease is basically when your bones are outgrowing your muscles, and it causes tremendous pain in your heels. You can't walk. He gets out of bed, he was limping. And that started us on the process of trying to find an orthopedist that could diagnose it. I mean, we went 2 years without a diagnosis, and we did everything from ice therapy to ibuprofen, stretching. After a few years, we finally found an orthopedist that diagnosed him, and there's no cure for it. You outgrow it. And we tried to make him feel better by saying things, like I think Peyton Manning had it, and Eli Manning had it. And we began the process of there was nothing we can do, you just had to work with it.
And just making sure that every year he still wanted it, right? Every year I tried to discourage him, your heels, the coaches wondering if you hurt all the time, et cetera, et cetera. So, as long as he still wanted it, and had the passion and the drive for it, that's what kept him going.
Well, it was physical therapy 3 times a week.
Yeah, physical therapy.
Taping before practices and after.
Rolling pins.
Yeah, we've learned a lot of methods, and I've actually shared some of them with the parents out here today who never knew some of the stuff, so I feel good. I'm passing it on.
I think it'll help him just for the diversity. Like I said, seeing other styles of football, the pressure, because pressure is a huge thing on a kid. A lot of these motivational speakers coming in, telling them about the grades, it'll keep them grounded, knowing that this is what I need to do to get to the next level.
I think that it's reinforcing what we're trying to teach him at home about the whole student-athlete part of it, and that he's got to do good in school. That was reinforced here big time, which was helpful for us because that's something we keep telling him, but we're mom and dad, and now that he's here and this is exciting for him, and it's a privilege and it's a reward for the work that he's already put in. I think it's going to keep helping him go forward. With him being born with the cleft lip, he had his first big surgery at 3 years old, or 3 months old. The second surgery was at 3 years old, and he is just tough as nails. I mean, he's been like that since he was little, and to kind of overcome issues and have faith bigger than fear has been a big part of it, and it keeps pushing him. He knows that if he sets out to do something, there's nothing he can't do, and we've kind of reinstilled that in him, and he's been through a lot. I mean, between the move from Illinois to Tennessee and everything with me and him, and we make it work. We're still the best of friends, and both of our spouses are friends, and we kind of do things a little differently than most people, but it's been really good for him, and it's taught him a lot about character and integrity, and regardless of circumstances, you can still be yourself and do your thing, and he's done really well with that. He really has.
Right. Go! Have yourself on these one-on-one drills, okay? There's a whole different ball game when there's 5 linemen, all right? It's a whole different thing. You got help on each side of you. On these one-on-one drills, it's not designed for the offensive lineman to come out ahead, okay? Even the best offensive lineman ain't gonna be able to hold somebody when he's got all this space to work with. You understand? I don't want you guys to get down on yourself and start pouting. Took a 3-step drop and you just sit right here. Where was the attack? You didn't finish. You took a 3-step drop and waited on them to tackle. I need you aggressive. I need you going forward, okay? All right, let's go. Come on. One more. Let's go, offense over here against the fence. Let's go.
Hey, defense right here.
Offense on the fence. Hey. I need that first O-line right here. Where's my center? Right here. Hold up.
I'm Donna Blocker, and I'm here for Stephen Blocker and Quan Holt.
And I'm Papa Steve. I'm here for Stephen Blocker and Quan Holt. That's our 2 boys.
Well, I'll let you answer that.
No, you spend more time with the boys than I do.
Well, they're just fun-loving. They work out hard. They go to workouts 3 days a week. 3 days a week, 6:30 in the morning, and you know, they're just typical hardworking, lazy boys. I mean, they're a little lazy too. I had to put that in
at
there.
home. That's at the
Yeah,
house.
that's at home.
You know, we're talking with Quan and Steve, and you know, we found out that Quan actually was somebody you brought into your home. How was that transition for you guys as a family, and you know, what compelled you to actually, you know, open your house and your arms and family to?
Well, first of all, Quan and Stephen are pretty tight, so they already spend a lot of time together anyway.
Yeah, he was already over there most of the time.
Yeah. And other boys, other ball players. We lived real close to the school, so we were the first stop after practice, whatever. Come getting snacks, and someone wanted to shower up, whatever. But our house was like the first stop. Quan, he needed, I call it just he needed some help, a little bit of help, and we care a lot for him, and didn't want to see him get lost in the shuffles, best I can describe it. And then this past spring, Quan got him hooked
Talked
up.
him into it, yeah.
And got him to the combine, and the rest is history. And they actually got their invite because of their performance in the combine. But I hold Quan responsible for that. You know, he rekindled Stephen's fire for the game of football. It was always there, it was still going, but he got him back on the road. So I owe Quan. I mean, I owe him for that. But, you know, I don't mean literally owe him, but I'm so happy that the two of them.
It was hard, but I just knew that you know, we could help him, you know, and just make sure he got to his football stuff and got to his morning workouts, and just, you know, we just decided that, you know, it'd be a little bit better.
And we talked about it as a family.
Yes, yes.
Stephen and Donna and I,
Yeah.
we talked about it together.
Yeah.
And we had to do it that way.
Yeah, actually, Stephen is the one that went to pick him up. He went to pick him up and bring him home. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
It wasn't a hard decision.
No,
Okay.
no.
It's not like that. It's just we just.
It was hard for him not to be with his mother for me. Yeah.
This game, our boys are playing tomorrow night, senior game. I'll just tell you this: the coaches that have been brought in to coach our Team Black. I didn't know this until last night. I thought they were one staff from one school, and they're not. They come from different schools, and you wouldn't even know it the way that. So first of all, I'm going to credit the staff that Diamond has brought in to coach our boys, and it's coaching at a different level than what I've seen.
No, we're not fat.
We're not fat, eating good.
That's eating good. That's product of eating good. Good nutrition. Home cooking.
Get down there. No hitting. No hitting. No hitting.
With the big games rapidly approaching, the coaches spend their last few hours putting in the final bite of the game plans for their teams as a preamble to the event pep rally.
Down, set.
Slow down on us like if you came back and everybody.
Down, set.
Around. There you go, get it out.
Get deep, get deep, get deep.
You gonna use
Sit.
come here like this.
Down, set. Boom!
What happened to your voice? Yelling? You having fun?
Hey, I literally lost my voice.
Work those, because then you're going to work my nerve. Have a seat, fellas. You already did your thing. Go.
Yeah, Red Squad.
Bye. He broke the mic. He made you guys look bad. Bring it on the noise, fellas. Let's go, White Squad. Come on, let's move on.
You need music after I drop the mic. Drop the beat on you. After I drop the mic, drop the beat on you.
Red Squad, take the floor. The line over here, coach. Red Squad, you ready? All right, we're going to go down. The Red Squad might be in black jersey. But listen up. Just so everybody knows, Coach Jamar Green is an alumni coach. He's an awesome guy. He's been a longtime friend of mine. And he's here, second year with us. And he might be the head coach of the Red Squad, but they're rocking the black jerseys with the red number. So don't get them confused as the black team, because they're the Red Squad. And they're going to chant it out real loud right now. Let's go, fellas.
For the team that walked away, we don't do no talking. We'll see y'all on Saturday, all right?
The day is brisk, the coldest of the week, but no one at the Diamond event cares. The feeling in the air is electric and intense with emotion. It's finally game time. The red and white squads prepare to get it on. For Austin, it's time to do what he loves and dominate, while young Phoenix stays enthused, cheering on his team and waiting for his opportunity.
I'm Dale Briggs, and I'm here to see Phoenix, number 8.
Formation. Gonna hand the ball back off to the second man through. Kind of bumps outside. He makes the corner. Looks
Did they
like
catch him?
maybe Armand Wright.
First play, touchdown.
That's Nasir Akik Samuel, and he's gonna go 68 yards for a touchdown on the first play of the game.
The red team gets off to a fast start, scoring on a long run, then recovering an onside kick.
Oh, run up the middle.
Second and 6.
Touchdown.
A touchdown. That looked like Cam McKay, number 19 out of Florida.
Over here doing the dab like Cam Newton.
Good job, Bo. Good job, Bo.
The red team would take a 12-0 lead and maintain that lead well into the second quarter. Austin Dell, while not getting to play as much defense as he would like, took out his disappointment by dominating his opponents with crushing blocks on the offensive side of the ball.
Austin Delp is on the offensive line.
Don't hit anybody that hard. He's just doing defensive player to offensive player, but he's doing what he's doing.
Meanwhile, Phoenix would get his chance to run the offense. While making some mistakes, he continues to keep his confidence throughout the game and is the general of the offense when his number is called.
Looks like we got Phoenix Hales from North Carolina and a quarterback for the red team.
Right before the half, the white team will fight back, scoring 6 on an electrifying run.
Lil Valentine on the run. You think his nickname is Speedy, and he has lived up to his name, Speedy.
All the way, 65-yard touchdown run.
One score don't make or break us. I keep telling y'all we play to the end of the game. Don't get down there and step. Y'all should, after they score, y'all should have came right back down and wanted to score. Play football. It's football at the end of the day. Blocking, running, hiking, getting the ball where it need to be. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Ain't nothing no different what we've been doing all week. Quit getting down on yourself. Quit getting mad at each other. Like I told you, we a family. We are brothers. Somebody's doing wrong, you help them out and make sure they're doing it right. Don't look at the score. Don't look at the time. 0-0 right now. Do you understand that?
Yes,
Do everybody understand that?
Yes,
You need to act like it then. Damn game ain't over with. I got your heads down like it's the end of the world and we up.
Just as the white team was getting back in the game, at the end of the third quarter, a horrible injury occurred, causing the emotions from the fans to just boil over. To know this game is to understand that it comes with emotion. The coaches for the white staff trying to urinate their players one more time.
Well, we'll call it the 17 and a half. Speedy Valentine in the quarterback. Bad snap. He's going to try to get the ball downfield.
Interception.
He could go.
Oh, nice stiff arm. To the house.
Touchdown right there. That seals the deal.
But the game would end in an 18-6 win for the red team. And a lesson learned by Phoenix Hale, the young quarterback from North Carolina, who didn't get his chance to shine the way he knows he can this all-star game in a dominating performance by Austin Dell, even though all parties didn't feel this way.
Learn how to play fair, man.
He said learn how to play fair.
I like that intensity, but you gotta tone it down sometime, okay? What school you going to, man? What school you want to go to? Alabama. That's gonna be a good fit for them.
Feels like they trash talk.
Come on, let's go, let's go. Now we playing, you understand? Give me some of that. Come on. Give me 2 times. All right. Show love. Hustle up through that time. Hustle up through that time.
Awesome. Stand up. Right up. So although you didn't win the MVP match, they say if with anybody else, it would have been you. All right. So I'm gonna send something to you, okay?
We got you, Austin.
You earned it. Prayer, prayer.
Down here is much challenging than that.
You work to get better with it?
Yeah.
With the 5th, 6th, and 7th grade red teams dominating, Alex and his white squad looked to change things around. With Mr. Britt and the Diamond staff watching the white team, they would get off to a rocky start.
We've got a new quarterback in. Jackson Fristow from Kentucky is the quarterback for the red team. He's going to hand the ball off to the second man through. He's weaving his way out. He's got a first down. He's out to the 40, the 45. He breaks the tackle. He's at the 20. Nobody's going to get him. 5. Touchdown right there. Big run. Tavion Jackson.
Despite falling behind early, Alex and defense MVP number 17, Thomas Mosley, kept the white squad competing.
The side, tackles by Alex Huntley, who's nicknamed Boogie, so he's done boogie his way into the backfield, made a great tackle.
Still going to stick with that power running game. Big hole right there, and he's big move. He's at the 50, stiff arm. They can't bring him down. 30. And the white team got it.
Wow.
Trying to fight for the extra yards right there was Tavion Jackson, and who recovered?
Mr. Mosley. He's all over the field, man.
The white squad would continue to compete, scoring on a big pass to Timothy Nash.
In the first quarter,
he got him
rolling
open.
out. He's got a man open. He's got him beat. He's at the 35. Nobody's going to get him. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, White.
Touchdown, Timothy Nash. Championship would be a champion. Great.
Open right down the middle of the field. Sage Uphoff. So you made the play, and you kind of like for nothing.
Yes, and it gets the defense frustrated knowing that they're making plays, but we can't get points off of it.
The red team would start double teaming Alex to make way for their ground attack, and wearing Alex and the white team down with punishing runs.
There's the power back. He's on across midfield. Start line, the red on the move right now with a power running game, trying to get to the outside. He's at the 30, all the way down to the 25, fighting his way for extra yardage, all the way down to the 23-yard line. First down again for the red.
2 lead blockers.
Hands the ball up to the second man through, and he powers through.
Though the white team was frustrated, they would continue to fight and make plays.
At the white 37-yard line, driving again. Hand the ball, and there's your boy. There's your man.
Thomas Mosley on the play. The white team has just been worn out by this, great running game with the red team.
Throughout the second and third quarter, the game would go back and forth, with both teams making big plays on offense.
Barber scrambling. He's got the first down and more. He's at the 40, 35, 30, 25. Wow. Field stripe. Going to hand the ball off to the second man through. He's trying to get to the outside. He breaks the tackle. He's got room. First down and more. He breaks it back to the inside. 20, 15, 10. All the way to the end zone. Tyree Williams, 50-yard touchdown run. The red team strikes again. To his left and his right, single back in the backfield. He's looking, he's being flushed out of the pocket. He's got a man wide open. Timothy Nash. And unfortunately, I think they're going to get another penalty right there as Nash goes all the way down the sideline, tiptoe to the tulips. Touchdown, Timothy Nash. Almost to the 15, now the 20. He's got a wall. He's got one man to beat. He could go all the way. The 35 to 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown right there. 100-yard return for Coriante Boyd.
It's definitely going to be a long ride over there.
Alex and his team would score once more, but eventually drop the game, 34 to 24, in the highest scoring and most exciting of the All-Star games. Alex, while upset in defeat, played a solid game and stayed humble, grateful for this platform to showcase his abilities and talent.
We could play better.
Next game features the 9th grade division.
Pretty upset about that.
Let's welcome onto the field.
I had a few mistakes, but overall, I think I did pretty good.
There's some special players out here. Some special players on both teams. Some guys are going to get some big-time scholarships. Some guys that we're going to look, 5, 6, 7, 8 years from now and say, hey, we remember you in the 8th grade. Coach Carey and their coaching staff did a great job. But it can only be one. Coach Riley and his New Jersey guys, 2-0, the winners, 8th grade champions.
Our exposure is top-notch, and giving the kids that type of level and being on a big stage, even at a young age in 3rd and 4th grade, it gives them some type of platform that, we're pretty much one of the only ones that do the younger groups all the way up to 12th grade, so it's nice to see the journey that they could take with us at such a young age, and we could follow them through our combines and our different...
Though defeated on the field, Alex would leave Shaw Stadium feeling accomplished, knowing this experience made him one day and 1 week better, and anticipating his next opportunity to participate on the field and be part of Diamond's next All-Star game. His parents would be the first to tell us he's come a long way from the kids struggling to play sports with Seavers.
I just like to say, you guys will see me. They'll see me up there. I'll be there.
Texas A&M, right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Hunter.
Thank you.
The Red Team would also take the 9th grade game in a blowout fashion, 38-8, setting up for the big Hugh McInerney 12th grade game as the sunset and a winter chill came over the stadium. Quan and his teammates started to suit up for the big game. It would be the last time he and Steven would get to play together. While getting dressed, Quan's other fan, his mother, would also get a last chance to see her son play, having arrived just in time for the game. The finale of the 2016 Diamond Bowl week was set to have an explosive, exciting, and unpredictable ending, as Steven and Quan's black team, wearing the white and black, matched up with the red team, wearing the black and red jerseys.
Number 30, Brandon Barber from Michigan. Number 44, Stephen Blocker from Alabama. Number 45, Lewis Hall from Delaware. Number 56, Cameron Brown. Number 16, Jeremiah Turner from Maryland. Number 4, Zachary Hunter, Texas. Connecticut. We ready. Kyle DeClercq, Canada. 78, His head. And another sponsor of Diamond Combine's All-Star Game.
All right. Big link in the first. Actually, that was the wrong way. There you go. You got it. That's us, right? Keep going.
pleasure to be bringing you this broadcast. 1st and 10 for the red team. Looked like he was read by number 19 right there. Was that Preston Redding? He is not going to get there, and all of a sudden number 12 is there again. Marcus Hollis, safety for the black team. All of a sudden, James Hopper, we have a 2-0 score.
Yes, unfortunately the black team was backed up too far and just couldn't get out the end zone.
The red team.
Yes, the red team. The black jersey. Red team, black jersey.
Quan and the black team's defense would get the party started early. The red team's defense flexed their muscles by forcing a 3-and-out.
Red team at the 40-yard line early in the first quarter. 2-0 is the score. Safety by Marquez Hollis. Shotgun snap. Pump fake. He's going deep. He wants to get it all back, but he's way underthrown. Picked off by Lewis Hall. He's going to return the ball to the 50. He's at the 45. He's got a line of blockers. He cuts inside. 30, 35. He could go all the way. Tackled at the 20-yard line. Finally pulled down by number 8, Austin Hass.
Right now, you know, first pass of the game is an interception. You got to keep working on it.
Fumble. Ball on the ground. Hard to see. It looks like Red has picked it up, and they're going all the way. He could go all the way. Having a hard time picking up who that is. But he's going to return that fumble all the way for a touchdown. We've got a fumble, number 17.
Stevens' fumble would put his team behind, thus swinging the momentum to the red team. The red team would force another 3-and-out and score off of a few electrifying
Out to
plays.
the right, trying to find a seam. He breaks in the middle.
play.
Touchback, lot of speed right there.
Dragging defenders.
For Quadrere Albright from New Jersey, a little 5'5", 160 scat back early in the first quarter here. Trying to get a big swing pass out. He's got a blocker out there. He's picking up some positive yards. He's at the 20, the 15, the 10. Touchdown right there. Wow, that was unbelievable. Was that Quadrere Albright again?
Throughout the second quarter, the two teams would battle back and forth. Quan and his defense would neutralize the red team's offense. Simultaneously, their offense would be led by bruising runs from number 23, Fazell Ralston, and Steven, who was working hard to make up for his earlier fumble.
He's got the seam. He's into the secondary. Bruising run right there.
And
That was Fazell.
Despite their best efforts, they would not be able to score, and Quan and Steven's team would enter the second half trailing 13-2.
Team Red is on top on the scoreboard as they go into the locker room. Halftime of the Marcus Dixon McInerney All-American Bowl.
The red team would enter the half feeling confident, but Quan and his team changed that quickly, taking the lead within a few minutes of the second half.
Walked it in. What a fake right there by Austin Hass. Had me eating popcorn out of the wrong bag, and all of a sudden we got a ball game. Score. Team Red 13, Team Black 9. Freaking downfield, but he's underthrown. Picked off by Lewis Hall. He's going to make a big return. He's at the 40. He's at the 45. He's got a wall of blockers. He's past midfield. He could go all the way. 10, 15. Touchdown, no flags on the play. 75-yard interception return. Lewis Hall touchdown. Team Black takes the lead.
Oh yeah, same play as last time by the quarterback number 10, Brendan Smith. Same play, same player. This time with a touchdown.
Unbelievable right there, Donnell. You come up here and Team Black has all of a sudden got some life.
You know, the tables have turned. You know, it's a game of inches. A game of points. I mean, all day, you know, the red teams have won, so this might be fitting for the last game if another team other than red pulls it through.
Down towards the end of the third quarter, Team Red trying to get a touchdown to put them back in the lead. Going to be a toss sweep going to the left side. Nowhere to go right there. Met by the linebacker, B.J. Buckle. Up 16-13. Pulling the guard, and he breaks outside. He gets past the containment. all the way down.
After taking the lead and their momentum back, the black team would close the game out with a second pick six.
29-yard line, back to pass. He's got a
bad
intercepted. That's going to be a
play.
pick six. Touchdown, Team Red. And just like that, they have increased the lead. Wow.
2 defensive plays that got them over the hump. Right there, bad pass by the quarterback.
All right, Aram Odom split to the bottom of your screen, but he's going to his right. He's got a man open down there.
Oh, interception.
It looks like another interception for Team Red. Excuse me, Team Black. That's going to be number 45, Lewis Hall.
Quan, Steven, and Team Black would go on to win the game 23-13 in the finale of the Diamond Bowl week.
Looking for the Gatorade back, and Coach gets the Gatorade. Coach Robert Mason, he didn't look like he enjoyed that.
Especially in this cold weather.
Or is he doing a Ric Flair, giving him a woo?
I'd love to participate in Diamond Sports in the future. I want to participate in every year.
Must-see TV. An experience. Exposure.
Energetic. Only because we are going to be the best program in the country.